All right, in the third round, the Detroit Lions took Julian Okwara out of Notre Dame linebacker, 3-4 linebacker, and probably a 4-3 defensive end. So let's talk about it. We back. Mercy Sports Talk. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. And Romeo Okwara, his brother is already on the team. He went undrafted, I believe. He had a great season last year, not so good this year. Not a lot of guys did, but, the Lions must like a lot about Romeo's character to draft his brother Julian in the third round. And, we knew it had to be someone with a pass rusher or someone with a defensive lineman. The kid from Texas A&M was there. I don't know why he's sliding. A few other guys was there as well. But this is a guy that the Giants had their eye on as well, too. He bring a lot of electricity off the edge. He was between, I think they said maybe a 4.62, 4.65. But he got a lot of electricity off the edge. He can cover and drop. He can put his hand in the dirt and rush. So he basically is going to be Jamie Collins' heir apparent, or he's going to spell Jamie Collins, or maybe even replace him depending on if Collins get, injured, or maybe they need to slide him inside. So, they addressed the pass rushing situation. He got to get a little bit stronger. Obviously, you can see that in his frame, but, the ability to bend, the fast twitch muscles, and that's what you need, somebody that can come off the edge, and you got to account for. So I like the pick. Went to Notre Dame. They got some great lineage there under Brian Kelly, and he's done a fantastic job there against all odds. That's a tough program to really man there, especially with it being Catholic and having to have a certain academic profile to get in there. So we know the kid is smart. So Patricia must like something about him, but that fills a need, right? So even though they seem like they doubling up at that position, I think the talent outweighed the need here again. Even though it's a need, but it's not a desperate need. The desperate need is the offensive line and interior lineman is the desperate need. So right now they still neglecting the trenches, but maybe they feel like it's going to be some guys down there that help them later on. They got a second, third round pick. So I'm guessing that may be tackle. That could be guard. Could be guard/center. Could be defensive tackle. So we got to see how it goes. But, with a multifaceted defense, I believe that you're going to see him on the line. So basically, he going to help on the line. He going to be able to drop, and he give them some uses and some twitch on the edge, man. And this usually ain't a guy that I envision that Matt Patricia gets. But remember, with Julian Okwara here, remember, he kind of remind you, as far as the build, a little bit smaller than Chandler Jones. You know what I'm saying? So, he has drafted guys like that. Chandler Jones wasn't the most twitchy guy, but you know what? He was a good balance of speed and power. And I think Okwara can kind of be the Chandler Jones in this defense. So, always like, some guys to come out of Brian Kelly program. They always smart. Not saying that they going to come out and be the greatest player ever, but problem here is, once again, Bob Quinn is drafting a guy who had an injury. Last year, he took the kid out of Clemson who had an injury. A Tavai linebacker had a shoulder injury and didn't affect his season at all. But once again, if it's a knock on this pick, it's because this dude had an injury, and he had a broken fibula. And I remember a fractured fibula. For people who are lifetime Detroit Lions fan. Remember, Jeff Garcia fractured his fibula and came back the same season, but I think he missed the last eight games, Okwara. But love it. Hopefully his brother is ecstatic to have him on the team. Obviously, he got better bragging rights than his brother. His brother went undrafted and still is a hell of a pro for us. And now we got Julian Okwara, man. So happy to have him, happy to fill a need, multiple needs. And, if it's a knock on the pick, it's because of the fractured fibula, but that's easy to overcome. That's not like a blown out ACL. And also, if it's a knock on the pick, it's still no protection for Stafford. There's still no guy in the interior lineman to give Danny Shelton some help and give Deshaun Hand some help. But this does help out the edges for Trey Flowers and Matt Patricia. So excited about the pick. I think they're having a great day too for Matt Patricia. So let's see what the second, third round pick we got going on. So don't forget, you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All the links in the description. Want to make a donation to the channel? That link's in the description. Cash App, PayPal, best way to donate. Share the video. Let me know what you guys think. Excited for this next pick, man. So we rolling on nicely. I think the virtual draft is going faster than the regular draft with all the cameras and hats and stuff. So one time for the one time Mercy Sports Talk. Share the video. We gone.